Rugalopteryx okamure is a brown algae that's common to the northwest Pacific. But in 2002 it was found in France, and since then it's established itself in the strait. In recent days it's been piling up along Gibraltar's western shore.
So in the springtime, when there's more light, the algae starts to grow very prolifically. It smothers a lot of the other algae, which causes a problem in the ecosystem because it outcompetes a lot of the other algae. But of course, in the wintertime, like today, there's less light and there are also more storms. And what that does is it stirs the algae, it breaks it off its latches, if you like, and the algae now comes free. And obviously, with the storms, it ends up washing up on the beaches.
And what's the effect of this algae on the ecosystem?
So like I said, it outcompetes a lot of the local algae, which are palatable to the herbivores. So now what we do is we have a situation where the herbivores have less food to eat, so you have less herbivores. If you have less herbivores, the fish that feed on the herbivores now have less food to eat, and so on and so forth up the food chain. So you would expect to see a decrease in the abundance of animals in the area.
What are the conditions under which this can grow locally and proliferate to this manner?
So the algae actually needs a hard substrate. It doesn't do very well on sand. And obviously this is one, here in Western Beach, we're completely surrounded by rocky revetments. And this is one of the reasons why it builds up here more than in a lot of other areas. What we should be careful of is, let's say, an east side project where we are potentially building lots of rocky revetments and structures down to a depth of perhaps 20-25 meters, where this now has new habitat to colonize. And what we would be doing is importing a problem that we see is already on our coastline to another area of the coastline.
The algae affects ecosystems and economies, with the impact on tourist beaches and the cost of clearing it up. Native marine animals don't eat this species, so the Nautilus Project says there's no clear way to stop it proliferating further, except, where possible, not creating any further habitats for the algae in our waters.